Game teams, you're playing for a 40-point multimedia bonus. Here's your toss-up. The opening matches of the World Cup being played in the U.S. for the first time were contested. Arnold Palmer played his last round of golf at the Masters. The New York Rangers, having won their first Stanley Cup in more than 50 years, were celebrated with a ticker tape parade. Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Rockets and the Knicks.
Three zombies, Bob.
It happened the week that O.J. Simpson, the chase in 1994.
That's right. Slow white Bronco. 10 points. That's correct. That's all I'm saying is. Okay, here's your bonus. Auto parts store logos and brand colors are marketed locally and nationally. I will show you a smudged marketing label for a parts store. You give me the brand.
AutoZone.
Correct. That is Bosch. Never. Out of that's an auto store there.
Well, car enthusiasts.
J.C. Whitney out of Chicago.
Boys.
That's right, you have 2 for 20 points. Playing now for a 40-point bonus, here's your toss-up. This 1951 9-minute propaganda film was the only published credit for director Anthony Rizzo, who died in February 2004.
Gluckstern.
No, it's only with it?
I think I
Okay.
did. Yeah.
So,
Trying to be a 5-point penalty, but why we fight?
And that, you're right. That's a 5-point penalty. Okay.
sorry.
It's the only published credit for director Anthony Rizzo, who died in February 2004. A grinning monkey sitting in a tree dangles a lit firecracker from a fishing pole just over the head of an unwary turtle. Give me the title of this film, which tells how to save your ass during a nuclear attack.
Ramona answer.
Duck and cover.
Right for 10 points. Okay, I'll give you the title of a movie. You give me the title of the first sequel to that movie. Chinatown.
Not about
The two J's.
Correct. First Blood.
Rambo coming home.
Actually, we would have accepted Rambo or Rambo First Blood Part 2, so no, we won't accept it. House. House. That is House 2, the second story. And finally, Airplane. That's
Airplane 2, the sequel.
right for 10 points. You have 20 points. Teams are playing now for a 40-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. Homer is sent to hell and force-fed all the donuts in the world in the 1993 edition of what annual Simpsons?
Ramona. Spinata.
Treehouse. Treehouse of Halloween. Halloween Treehouse.
5-point penalty.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Treehouse of Horrors, right? Okay, zombies. In the 2017-18 NBC television series Better Late Than Never, name any 4 of the 5 lead actors. Better Late Than Never. A current TV series. I doubt anybody in this room has seen it. Yeah,
We don't even have a guess.
Okay, they are Henry Winkler, William Shatner, George Clooney, Terry Bradshaw, and Jeff Dye. Okay.
I didn't know that was.
Playing now for a 30-point bonus, here's your toss-up. What 1960s men's cologne came with instructions?
Three zombies, Leonard.
High karate.
High karate is right. Will provide a singer or band who had a top 40 hit at the same time another singer or band had a top 40 hit with that singer or band's name in it. You identify the other act. So the questions go like, while the Beatles had 7 top 40 hits going, who had a top 40 hit with We Love You, Beatles? That?
The Bopettes.
The Carefrees. While Bruce Springsteen had a hit with Born to Run, who had a hit with Bruce? That is
Yellow.
Rick Springfield.
No.
And finally, while Nirvana had a hit with Come As You Are, who had a hit with Smells Like Nirvana?
Weird Al Yankovic.
That's right, you have 1 for 10 points. Playing now for a 30-point multimedia bonus, here's your toss-up. Murray the K, Pete Best, Brian Epstein, and
Ramona Bookstein.
The fifth Beatle.
the 5th Beatle is right for 10 points. Identify the musical artist from a photo taken near the end of their life.
David Bowie.
Right?
Freddie Mercury.
And finally,
Dwayne Allman.
that's right, you have all 3 for 30 points. Teams are playing now for a 30-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. Composer Leonard Castle directed one film, and it came after firing a young Martin Scorsese. The film starred Tony LaBianco and Martha Stoller, who played a real-life couple who killed lonely widows in what came to be known as the Lonely Hearts Murders, named this cult classic. Guess nobody's a member of that cult. That was the Honeymoon Killers. The Honeymoon Killers. Still playing for that 30-point bonus, here's your toss-up. What type of alcoholic drink is the most sold at each Kentucky Derby?
Ramona Bollinger.
Mint julep.
Mint julep is right for 10 points. Okay, I'll give you the description of a New York deli, which may or may not now exist, but which was noted in movies. You name the deli. At 205 East Houston Street, it was where the famous, quote, "I'll have what she's having" scene from When Harry Met Sally was filmed. Name the deli.
Cats.
Yeah, Cats is not a great place. You should go there next time you Okay. At 854 7th Avenue, it was featured in Broadway Danny Rose in scenes where showbiz vets sit around reminiscing.
Delmonico's.
No, that was the Carnegie Deli. And at 825 7th Avenue, it was just down the block and across the street, it was known for its cheesecake mentioned in Guys and Dolls.
Mitzi's.
No, Lindy's.
Lindy's.
But you have 1 for 10 points. Teams are now playing for a 40-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. Paul Samuel Smith, Chris Dreja, Jim McCarty, Eric Clapton.
Ramona Gluckster.
They were all of the Yardbirds.
That's right for 10 points. Don't worry, we'll get some newer music. Okay, some TV cartoon shows have included segments featuring characters other than the show's title characters. I'll give you the featured segment and you give me the title of the TV show in which it appeared. Dudley Do-Right of the Mounties.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Right. Tom Slick.
Mighty Mouse.
George of the Jungle. Chili Willy. That.
Huckleberry Hat.
Woody Woodpecker. And finally, Yogi Bear before he had his own show.
Huckleberry Hat.
That is right. You have 2 for 20 points. Teams are now playing for a 30-point bonus. Here's your toss-up. The Battle of Agincourt on St. Crispin's Day, October 25, 1415, is a major part of Shakespeare's
3 zombies, Leonard.
Henry V. So that would be the second tetralogy, which starts with Henry IV, part 1.
And that would be a 5-point penalty. Okay. It's a major part of, okay, Battle of Agincourt is a major part of Shakespeare's Henry V. What phrase from that play was adopted as the title of a 2001 TV miniseries featuring the exploits of Easy Company in World War II?
No government.
I'm talking to myself. I have Alzheimer's. I talk to myself.
There it was, what was it? Band of Brothers.
What's the answer?
Band of Brothers. Okay, teams, you're still playing for that multimedia bonus. Here's your toss-up. Created by Al Jaffe, the first one served as a comment on the Liz Taylor, Eddie Fisher, Richard Burton love triangle. One has appeared in almost all Mad magazines since its 1964 debut. What is it?
3 zombies, Leonard.
The Mad Fold-In is right for 10 points. Okay. Sometimes there are so many sequels to a movie it's hard to tell them apart, but we have faith in you. Listen to these clips and tell us which Godfather movie the clip is from.
Now, the price for the license is less than $20,000, am I right? That's right. Now, why would I ever consider paying more than that? Because I intend to squeeze you. I don't like your kind of people. I don't like to see you come out to this clean country in your oily hair. Am I a gangster? No, you're not a gangster.
And that was Papa's neighborhood. Now it's a sewer. Salsa runs it like a disgrace. That's what the women
That's the past, Connie.
I earned that territory with my talent. Commission gave it to me, and you proved
The Corleone family is thinking of giving up all its interest in the olive oil business, selling out here. Now, Mo Green will sell us his share of the casino and the hotel, so it can be completely owned by the family. Don?
Hey, Mark, are you sure about that?
Your answers?
We'll go with 2, 3, 1.
That's correct. You have 30 points. And it's halftime. Is that the correct score? 115 for Ramona. Zombies 90.
That is correct.